And exhale. I can see a little sweat on my lip today. And go ahead and breathing, okay? Keep breathing with us. What we're doing here is we're just getting the body warmed up. So if you don't want to jog, what I want you to do, I'm going to have you just watch Angelique for a second, but what I'm going to do is march in place, okay, with the high knees, just getting the blood flowing, getting the heart rate up, because we need to increase the heart rate before we do our workouts. Just get the body warm, okay? And I'm going to go back into a slow little jog. You can do that too. You can do half marching, half jogging, all right? Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and pump our arms like bicep curls and squeeze and squeeze. And you should feel it. You should feel your heart rate start to go up. As you can see, I'm not really jogging too hard. I'm just barely lifting my feet off the ground, really just to warm up. How are you feeling, Angelique?
Doing great. I can feel the warming up.
Good.
Ready to work out.
Excellent. And as you can see, Angelique's using the little cushion here. All right? And we're going to go right into shoulder presses.
Okay.
Okay? Just like that. And, all right, and Angelique's using the cushion because it's like running in sand. It's a little bit harder, but it's a little easier on your knees.
Yeah,
we're going to go into a little stretch, Angelique. You ready? Go ahead and kick that couch cushion out of the way. And we're going to separate our legs and take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. In and up. And exhale. And stretch to the side. And the other side, very slowly, nice and easy. Don't go beyond what your stretch limits are. Okay, arm up over the head and bend it, grab the elbow and pull. And keep breathing. Your heart rate should be up right now. And other side, stretching those upper body. Great. All right. Shoulder shrug, and we're going to go right into our workout. Are you ready? First thing we're going to do is side leg lift, okay? What I want you to do is grab an old broomstick, anything you have. You can even grab the side of the couch. So what I'm going to have Angelique do is use our broomstick here, okay, our fake broomstick, all right? And she's going to go ahead and start lunging. And the reason why we like to use this, okay? Actually, I'm sorry, you're lunging. I don't want you to lunge. I'm sorry about that. I want you to do side leg lifts, okay? I want you to turn to the side for them. And using that, and I want you to do side leg lifts.
Ooh,
yep.
Balance.
And
yeah,
use
that's
that
why
for
we have the
balance.
broomstick.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Excellent.
Nice and easy. You don't even have to come that high, Angelique. Just like that. And I want you to lead with the heel. Keep a slight bend in that knee. Perfect. Just like that. Now, these side leg lifts are exactly. As you can see, Angelique is getting a little bit off balance. As Christine comes in, we can see what she's working on. She's working on the outer side, the abductor muscle right here in the outer part of the side. And as you can see, Angelique is using a lot of balance to do these. So it's not only working the leg you're working on, but it's also working the leg that you're balancing on. All right?
My calf, everything. Both legs are really working.
Great. So you're feeling it all over.
Feeling it all over.
That's great. And you don't even have to come up that high. If you're out there and you're, oh, I'm sorry, Angelique, I did it again. I'm sorry. Keep going. If you are lifting it as high as Angelique, that's great, but you don't have to. You can lift it nice and low like I'm doing right here. Nice and low, just off the ground. And let's go ahead and switch legs, Angelique. Okay. To the other side. And remember, not leading with the toe, but leading with the heel. Slight bend in that knee. Great. Bend that knee slightly. Yes,
Ooh,
that's
getting it. That's the side.
You feel that?
I'm feeling
now
that.
you get it right up into the button
Right,
hip
it's
right
working
there.
something different now.
Great. And what, again, Angelique is hanging on to this broomstick. And the reason why she's hanging on is for balance. But it just gives her enough assistance that she's not going to fall over. Now, remember, if you don't have a broomstick handy, grab onto the side of your couch. It's that simple and that easy. Good. Oh, excellent, Angelique. Super. And I'm going to go ahead and join you. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab onto the side of the chair and show them. Here, let me, actually, I'll go this way. I'll do this leg. Whew, good. Go ahead and switch legs, Angelique. Great. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next exercise. And all that is going to be marching on the floor, okay?
Excellent.
Go ahead and put that down. And we're going to high march, okay? Nice high marches. And pump those arms at the same time. And the reason why we're doing this is because it's really hard on the legs what we just did. So I want you to go ahead and just march it out and breathe. Good. And as you can see, good form that Angelique has. Okay, she's got her knees nice and high. Her chest is up. Her abdominals are tight. Just like that. And I want you to squeeze those arms too. March and squeeze.
Plus we're stretching our glutes.
Exactly. And we're working our hip flexors, which is the front. Great. Keep breathing. Remember, always If you don't have anything to write down our workouts, or you can't remember them, you could always log on and get any of our workouts or our recipes that Jim is still in the kitchen cooking, waiting for us. All right, great. Doesn't it feel great? It lets our heart rate come back down a little bit. Super, good. This is great. Just keep breathing with us. Remember, if you can't march this high, don't worry about it. You march just march a little bit lower. Okay, just like that. Great. Keep breathing very lightly. Okay. All right. And before we go on to our lunges with the broom that we did before, okay, we're gonna do like partner stretching. Okay. You're gonna hold on to my shoulder. I'm gonna hand to yours, and we're gonna pull up our quad, and we're gonna go ahead and stretch. Okay. Stretch it. Okay. Really important to stretch your quadriceps before we go into lunges. Okay, because the lunges work the quadriceps, which is the front part of the thigh. 4 muscles that we're stretching here. Go ahead and switch. Other side. Great. Does that feel good on you?
Great.
I know. Exactly. Especially after
It's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah. Woo, balance. All right. Great. Okay, let's go into our lunges with our broomsticks. Okay, let's go ahead, Angelique. You're going to start first, and I'm going to show them the form. Oh, isn't that perfect? Now, again, if you're just joining us, I want you to know that we're using these broomsticks for assistance only, okay? Not any other reason but assistance. Now, if you don't have a broomstick, you can go ahead and hang on to the couch or anything you'd like, okay? And look at her form. Angelique, what I want you to make sure is that knee isn't going over the toe. I see a little knee going over the toe. I want to make sure your knee is directly in line with the ankle.
So
yes, much better. Excellent. That's great, though. And at home, you see Angelique getting a little off balance, okay? That's okay. This is what it's all about. It's all about learning about balance and strength in the quadriceps. And she's switching each time. Okay, watch her leg right here. Her knee should not, yes, Angelique, that's great.
So we're showing the back and the front.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Her knee should never go over the toe line. Her knee should always stay directly over her ankle at all times, or over the foot, I should say, because some people, don't have the flexibility to keep it back that far. So that is great. That's fantastic,
Yeah, that
Angelique.
feels great.
Does that feel good?
Right.
Good.
Both legs are working.
And nice and slow. And she's going down very deep, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and show you now myself, and I'm not going to go down as low as her, because you don't need to. When you first start out and you're a beginner, this is what you need. Just slightly. Okay? And if you want, you can just hang on to the pole with one hand. Okay? Very easy. You can use a couch. You can use a chair. You can even use the counter in your kitchen while you're cooking. You can use anything you'd like. And I'm going to go ahead and switch legs now. Great. And this gives you just enough assistance. And remember what we're working on here. Hips, thighs, and butt. Right in this area. Angelique, how are you doing?
I'm smelling the motivation.
Did you hear that one? Smelling the motivation, not feeling it. That's great. I'm going to switch legs again. Great. Always remember, if you are getting tired, I want you to just march in place and stay with us. Because we always say a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. And you're a winner. You're a winner for doing this with us.
And I'm going to be
Great.
a winner
You can
and
also
march in place.
Yeah, great. There you go. And that's exactly it. See, Angelique's marching in place right now. Getting a little tired. Her buns, her hips, her thighs are feeling it. Great. And just keep breathing. You really have to monitor yourself. I want you to think about this. If you wouldn't be able to talk to me, can you talk to me right now? Angelique, how are you doing? Can you talk to me at a normal pace?
Now I can talk to you normal pace as I'm cooling down with my warm-up.
Okay.
Well, my
Exactly. You're marching in place. That's exactly what it is. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next exercise. But what I want you to keep in mind is to monitor yourself. And don't go too hard, okay? If you need to right now, go ahead and march it out as I'm explaining the next exercise, okay? Our next exercise are leg extensions on the chair. Now, I want you to keep in mind, we're just using the body weight for this entire workout right now, okay? Just like that. It's like I'm going to even have you sit back a little bit more on the couch.
Okay.
Get nice and comfortable there. And leg extensions. And Chris, come on right in here. I want you to see this. This is what she's working. She's working the quadriceps. Watch them work. Squeeze. Beautiful. She's working the quadriceps, this top part of her leg. And all she's doing is she's lifting her leg and extending and squeezing. And as she's doing it, she's exhaling. Exhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down. And what I want you to think about, too, look at this form. her chest is up, her abdomen is tight, and her back is firm. It's great.
Now, would you recommend flexing or pointing?
You know what? You can do either or. And that's a great point because there's a lot of people who like to point, there's people who like to flex. I usually just say keep it neutral, keep it wherever it relaxes normally. Okay, go ahead and switch legs. Great, and I'm gonna go ahead and join you over here on my chair. And remember, you can even sit on your countertop if you'd like and do it, all right? We've done this complete workout so far just using our own body weight. So if people say that you need to be working in a gym, okay, you don't. You can just, it doesn't matter, you can put ankle weights on. Always just think about working out at home. Working out at home is the best way to do it. We're fitting it in during our cooking. And you know what, this is the best way. I'm going to switch legs now, okay? And like I said, you can strap ankle weights on, 5, 10-pound ankle weights, even lower if you want. And even if you don't, like myself, I'm just doing it right now, just using my leg weight, the weight of my lower thigh. I mean, lower thigh. Listen to me. I'm talking about my shin, my lower leg. It's just the weight of my lower leg I'm actually lifting. Great, and just keep breathing. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next exercise. Okay, and what we're going into is upper body now. Okay, we're going to use the upper body of the chest muscles. We're going to go ahead and do push-ups. Oh, okay, yeah, push-ups next. Okay, I'm going to show Angelique doing them. Push-ups against the ottoman, just like that. And what Angelique is working right now is she is working on her chest, her shoulders, and her triceps. Okay, chest, shoulders, and triceps. Chest here, shoulders here, and triceps in the back. Now, the triceps, the back of the arm, where all of us get flabby as we get older. We don't want those bye-bye arms, and those bye-bye arms are the ones that keep waving in the wind once we stop waving. And Angelique's doing a great job here, great form. Abdomen is tight, butt is tight, and she's using her chest muscles. Great, and pushing up with her arms. And when Angelique gets tired, she's going to rest, and she's going to go ahead and stretch them out. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and take over for you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and also make sure, if you're doing it on a piece of furniture, whether it be a chair or a couch, make sure it's nice and firm to the ground so it doesn't slide out from underneath you, okay? And yes, great, and go ahead and stretch it. I'm going to go ahead and do my push-up. Okay, all the way down and all the way up and all the way down. As you can see, the tricep, the back part of my arm working. Okay, I'm going to keep my head neutral because it's the way to do it. I shouldn't have my head turned. And exhaling on the way up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Great. And keep breathing. Now, if you could only do 3, don't worry about it. Go ahead and rest and then join us again. And push. And push. And I'm going to go ahead and rest. And I'm going to sit and I'm going to go ahead and stretch like Angelique did. Stretching my arm. Keep watching Angelique. That's great. And I'm going to stretch the other one over my head. Great. Stretching out my triceps. And I'm going to go back while Angelique is resting, and I'm going back to my push-up. And push. And exhale. Now, if you can't go down as low as Angelique and I are, just remember, you can go down partial way. Small little push-ups. Small ones. Don't worry about going all the way down, because you will get there, I promise. You stay with us, okay? And exhale. Great. And push. And push. Great. I'm going to go ahead and stretch that out a little bit. Angelique, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next exercise. And the next exercise is more triceps. We're going to go into dips on the chair now. Go ahead, Angelique. I'm going to show them how it is. Okay. Great form. Just like that. Beautiful dips that she's doing, okay? She's working on the tricep muscles right here in the back of the arm. Okay, you can see her triceps working. Angelique's in great shape. Angelique, how are you feeling?
I'm fitting it in.
That's great, Angelique. And we're fitting it in, and then we're going to eat it in.
I can't wait to fit that in.
Great. Watch the form here, okay? Her back is firm. Her knees are in perfect alignment here. And all that's doing the work is her triceps, the back here. Shoulders are doing just a little bit of work, but this is the most important, her triceps. Now, she's going down very far here. You can't go down that far. Remember, only go to the best of your ability, okay? Because in time, you will be able to go down that far. And I'm going to go ahead and join her now on my chair.
And I'm
right
gonna
over here.
Out.
Yeah, that's great. And go ahead and do the dip and push. And if you need to, I want you to think about this. You can use your legs as assistance, okay? If it's getting too hard for your triceps, push with your legs a little bit. That's what they're there for. Your body should all work together, okay? Great. These are the dips on the chair. And everything we've done so far in the workout is all body weight. We haven't used a weight yet. We have used our entire body weight. But if you're a little more advanced, you can use ankle weights, you can use plate weights, you can use dumbbells, placing them on your waist if you want. But just very simply, this is for the triceps, the back of the arm, and squeezing. Great. You feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Angelique's feeling it. I want to know if you can talk to me right now. I'm going to do a talk test with you. And when I say a talk test, that means you should be able to talk to me at a normal rate, which means that you're not breathing like like that, okay? You should be able to talk to me just like I'm talking to you right now. We're going to move on to our next exercise. I'm going to go ahead and stretch my arm out just a little bit over the head, stretching out those triceps. Before we go on to our next one, we're going to go into lower back extensions next on the floor. So let's grab our ab pad and go ahead and lie right down. Great. On your stomach. Lower back extensions, hands at your side. Okay? And we're going to lift up just slightly, keeping the feet down on the ground, just like that, and down. Great. And lift, keeping your head neutral, Angelique, just like this. I want you to see this. Chin to the ground, head is in perfect alignment, okay, with the body. And lift, and down. And those feet should never come off the floor. Now, if you can only do one or two, that's what I want you to do, and then I want you to lie down. Just like that, Angelique. You feeling that in that lower back?
It's great.
Great. And what this is for is this is for your posture. As we get older, our lower back, most people, 8 out of 10 people will have a back problem in their life sometime. And this is going to strengthen that lower back. The muscles here are called your erector spinae muscles. They're the muscles that line your spine and keep your spine in alignment. Okay, that's what this is for. And Angelique, when you start getting tired, I want you to go ahead and relax it down, hands up over the head, and stretch it out, okay? And then I'm going to go into them.
This is excellent.
Is that great?
I think everyone has lower back problems.
Okay, you can go ahead and rest, and I'm going to go ahead and do mine. I'm going to grab my pad. And if you don't have an exercise pad at home, don't worry about it. You can just throw down a towel on the floor, all right? Just like this. And extend. Just like that. And you can even relax on this one. Close your eyes. And exhale. Keep your head in alignment. And I mean, make sure your head and back are all in alignment. Your spine is completely straight. And exhale. Very small. As you can see, these movements are very, very small, okay? Very small. Great. Small. And if you start feeling it in your lower back, I want you to stop. And I want you to stretch like this. You're going to come up, and you're going to push up, and you're just going to stretch back. I call it the prayer stretch. Good. And we're going to round it up. Angelique, come on all the way up. We're going to go into our next exercise. And lie down. We're doing ab crunches. Woo-hoo. All right. Time for abs. Of course, this is one of my favorite exercises. I love abdominals. I like to have that washboard stomach. Okay. Hands across the chest. And curl it up. Remember, very simple, just little movements. And what I want you to think about, too, I want you to think about, if you're a beginner, you can grab a couch cushion and throw it under your under part of your upper back to make it a little easier on you. Just make this as simple as possible, okay? Exhaling on the way up. In, exhale. Inhale. Always exhaling on the exertion, on the way up. Inhale on the way down. As you can see, my movement is probably a half to an inch movement. A lot of people, you see that they roll all the way up. Well, that's not right. Big exhale. Good. And exhale. And exhale. Good. Great. And I'm going to go ahead and roll up because I want you to see what Angelique is doing right here. She has a nice couch cushion underneath her, so it's made it a little bit easier. I'm even going to slide it under more to make it a little easier for you. Go ahead. Just like that. And now curl up. Now what this does is help her a little bit with these abdominals, okay? Because if she's not strong enough, then, you know, it defeats the purpose. It starts hurting your neck. And you don't want to do that. You want to work on those abdominals, that flat tummy. Okay, squeeze. Great. All right. Guess what time it is?
Cool down?
Yeah! Right. We're almost there. Just a few more reps. Stay with us. Just a few more reps. And exhale. And if you're tired, you can already begin the stretch and begin the warm-up. I'm going to start cooling down. Okay, I'm going to take this away and go ahead and lie down. And we're going to go into a wonderful stretch right now. Nice deep breath in. Big stretch. Oh, I want you to make your spine as long as possible. Good. Pull that knee into the chest. And we're stretching out our hips, our thighs, and our butt, lower back. Everything we worked today. Did we have a great workout or what? It was unbelievable. Just think about it. Look what we fit in a 20-minute workout. You can do it with us all the time. When you're cooking your meals, when you're cooking with us. It's that simple. You know, Jim's in the kitchen. He's preparing our tuna. Unbelievable ahi tuna. I can't wait. Been salivating. Great. And go ahead and turn over to your side and come on up. Deep breath in. And inhale. Exhale. Good. And go ahead and stretch next to the right. And to the left. Good. Arm up over the head and stretch those triceps that we worked so hard. Great. And other side. What I want you to keep doing, I want you to keep